Okay guys, I just wanted to take a quick video. I moved my office. It was in this space. Actually, I had my desk crammed into that space. I still have my yarn and stuff to sort through. But we have now turned this space into the dog space. And Scooty was upset that he didn't get to go out when he wanted to this morning, so he tore up some paper towels. We still have one more kennel I have to clean and put in here, but this will be where the dogs spend their evenings. This is the dog bedroom. I still have more yarn up here that I have to get rid of, or not get rid of, but put into my craft space. But what I wanted to show you was down the hall. I have moved. My craft room initially started when I moved into this house, or when I bought the house 10 years ago. It was over here. Okay, I had my desks along this wall. I had this big unit over on this wall. We haven't used this loft space effectively in quite some time. So John said, why don't you just move your office back into the loft, which I did. This space, we made this over here, which I'll get to that in a minute. That used to be kind of our hangout space where the kids would go the younger kids when they came over, our nieces and nephews. But now you can see the dogs really love this space. I spent all 4 days last weekend. I took a long weekend because of the holiday, cleaning this, getting rid of a lot of stuff, donating a lot of stuff, lots of cleaning because there was a lot of dust. The dog kennels were actually on this side here, and then on the other side we had these couches. So the couches have now been moved over here, as you can see. We have this ottoman that I actually got that out of my neighbor's bulk trash. They set out and recovered it with an old shower curtain. We have our giant bean bag, which really is, what are you doing, Squeaky? It's kind of turned into the dog bed. The dogs like to sleep on there. I need to vacuum. I vacuumed it the other day and I have to vacuum it again. It also has a little ottoman. This is... Eventually, we're going to have a TV up there. That's just an old computer monitor of mine. This used to be full of board games, but my niece Evelyn decided that rearranging them was the best thing to do. So now what we have left is a lot of empty shelves. These are the games that I could salvage. There's toys here, and in both of these bins are toys for when the little kids come over. We want them to have something to do. Again, this is our loft space, the hangout space. We're going to eventually get a TV in here. This overlooks the backyard. The garden is a mess right now because we're letting it go until spring. But it's fun to look out and to see the chickens and maybe spy on my neighbor a little bit. Just kidding. So, to the craft space. This was my project this weekend, was making these curtains to cover this 5x5 IKEA. They don't even make these anymore. It used to be called Expedit. I don't know what it's called now. It's not called an Expedit, I know that. But I made these curtains because underneath, or behind rather, is I can kind of hide my mess a little bit. I mean, everything is organized. I don't like the way it looks when I walk in here. So my thought was get a bunch of fabric, make some little curtains, which my brother Matt says look like somebody hung their boxer shorts out to dry. So now I'll never be able to get that vision out of my head, but he is kind of right. It does look like boxer shorts. The E right here, this got torn off when I was moving everything. It's supposed to say Inspire. I don't know where it went. I've dug through. I don't know. It's got to be here somewhere. I didn't throw it away. At least I hope I didn't throw it away, or I'm going to have to take that down and redo it. Back patio doors. The curtains don't fit. I have 2 more panels on order so that we can put some blackout curtains because we are upstairs. It gets a little warm in here, and I want to try to filter out as much sun as I can. The dogs are knocking into me right behind me, so I apologize if the camera is moving. As we go to the left... Here's my elliptical, which is huge, but it takes up least space here, so I can still use it, but I still have that area to craft in. Over here on the left, so I didn't buy any new furniture. This is all repurposed from what I had before. I'm going to scoot behind this elliptical So just cabinet bottoms with some MDF cut to go over the top. Nothing really fancy. Another window. More storage stuff. Filing cabinet. Those are my printer, my large format printer, and my Silhouette are here. I cover them to keep the dust off. These are all photos. That's my regular printer fax scanner. My thread, my ink collection, a couple of layouts that I did a while ago. I like to hang my tools up so I can find them easy. So wall space is beneficial to me. This is my giant secretary desk that was crammed in the closet in the old office / craft room. It closes up, but I never close it because I mean, this is now that we're working from home, at least through the end of the year, I sit here every day. I got my little footstool, got my chair. So I just leave it open. And then this wall, additional storage, just kind of some bins, some miscellaneous stuff. I know all what's in there, but it's nice to have. I finally got to pull out my antique typewriter and set that up. Trash can needs to be emptied. But this is the part that I'm most proud of. Is I'm going to back up a little bit into the hall. This is my workstation. So these are 2 kitchen prep tables. They're stainless steel. This is the first one. And it has the shelf under here for storage. These are empty baskets and my sewing machine. I'm not sure if those are going to stay, but pretty cool. I put one here and then the other one backing it. So I'm going to go around to the other side. And then this shelf that you see here, I made that yesterday. It's not exactly square or level, but it works. I got my little cart there. And it encompasses both sides of either table, so I can park my lamp. I got a few little fun things there. My most used items, like my pens, my gems, some little, these are empty. I'm not sure what I'm going to put there. There's my twine. I got some empty buckets over there. My tissue, because my allergies are kicking my butt lately. But things that I use a lot are stored on this little shelf, and it passes through both sides. I had this brilliant idea. Well, I don't know if it was brilliant, but I ordered these. You can't see them, but these are held. This whole shelf is held to this stainless steel top with super strong magnets. And actually, I don't know if you can see my finger, but I pinched my finger between them. They're very hard to get apart. But this is my primary side of the workspace is here. The other side I keep kind of clean. I used that today for my sewing machine and for making the curtains that I just showed you. These are my brads, buttons, punches, ribbon, kind of live in there. Washi tape. Down here I have my Xyron refills here. These are different tools that I have. I have a wood burning tool. I have well, I used to have a bedazzler, don't anymore. But there's miscellaneous tools down here. One of my cutters is up here on the top. My other 2 cutters that I use the most are up here. This is all my adhesive. I have 6 drawers of different kinds of adhesive. And then these are all my stamps. More stamps up here, kind of just directly underneath the shelf right there. I'm just super happy with this space. I feel like I can actually breathe in here. I was pretty cramped in the other office, and I never really noticed it because I would just go in there to craft whenever I needed to. But we've been working from home since the middle of March, it's every day. I'm in there every day, and I would just started to feel like I needed a change. So everything got moved into the loft. Like I said, we still have this space here where we can hang out, watch movies, eventually watch TV once we get a TV up here. I don't know if that shelf's going to stay because it is kind of high. We might just mount the TV on the wall. Not sure yet, but this is still a really cozy space if you just want to come sit and relax, or like I said, watch TV or read a book. Do people still read books? I ran out of fabric for my shelf. I didn't want to do every single cubby, but then once I got the ones that I had done, I thought, you know what, no, I want to do every single cubby because it looks very unfinished to me. So more fabric is on order. I'm going to make more curtains when that gets here. So probably, or hopefully by next weekend, that will be completed. But this is my space. Ooh, I ran into the dog gate. This is necessary because these little buggers will come in here. There's one. There's two. I don't know where 3 and 4 are. 5 is downstairs. Yeah, I'm not sure where they are. But when I'm working, this is necessary to keep them out because if I don't, they come in here, they play, they run around, they bump into me. It's incredibly annoying. Anyway, just wanted to share my space. I just love it. I'm so proud of myself. I did this, like I said, took me Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday last week. Last week. And then I've been working on it most of the weekend this weekend. So 6 days total it's taken me to get this completed. And I'm real jazzed by how it's turned out. Eventually paint on the walls, but for right now, I'm okay with where we're at right now. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we will talk to you later. Bye.